This video will show how to create quizzes and grade them. So now we will see how to create a quiz in Google Classroom. For this we will go to create plus icon and we will go to quiz assignment. So once we click on quiz assignment, it will open a page in which Google Classroom creates a blank quiz using a Google Forms and attaches the Google form to the assignment. We can edit the quiz and add questions directly from here. And as you have already done the Google Forms, you know that we can create quizzes from Google Forms. So we can just make a sample demo quiz. We click on the blank form. Once we click on it, it will take us to Google Forms. So here we can create a quiz. So just a demo quiz, and we assign our answer key. Let's say we make it for 1 point and we give the answer key as a radiator, just as a demo. We just give any name to the form. So we have created a sample quiz here. We go back to the classroom. So it attaches the sample quiz that we have made directly here in the classroom. Also, we have a very important option here of grade importing. As we have created a quiz in Google Forms, we need to import the grades from Google Forms to quiz. So this is a toggle button which can be off and on. This toggle button enables the grade importing, stating we can import the grades directly from the form to a classroom. And classroom can import grades for all the assignments. Importing automatically limits each form to one response per user. It collects email addresses and it restricts responses to users in your domain. So these are some of the conditions that are being followed when we are enabling the grade importing. And also we can select number of points here. We can schedule the quiz on some date and time. We can select the time as well, but just we have observed that sometimes it gets delayed by like couple of minutes or some few minutes, but it may be scheduled like this. And we can assign it to some topic as we have already done, and we can also attach a rubric, but this is just a sample, so we now assign it to students. So now the quiz has been assigned to my students, and these are the two students in our classroom. So they will be able to see that the teacher has posted a quiz. So there is a notification that teacher has posted CS quiz 1 on the stream. Now we'll see what will happen at the student's end. So Techno Update is a student account in this demonstration. We just go to classwork of the student. Student can view the work here. And now the student can see there is a CS quiz 1 that has been assigned to a student. When the student clicks on the quiz, he or she can see the details and just go on the quiz, trying to attempt it. So for example, student selects this and say submit. So now the student has submitted in Google Forms. He or she can view the score on the Google Forms, as you must have learned in previous demonstrations. So here he has attempted, so the quiz has been turned in and there is no more work attached here. Earlier it was coming, one assignment has been assigned to the student, that is a quiz assignment. So now the status of the student has changed to no work attached, that is all the work has been turned in regarding the quiz. Coming back to the teacher's account, now when the teacher goes to the quiz and see view assignment, now the teacher can see that this student has turned in the quiz. So the quiz has been turned in by the student Techno Update Maitri. Now there is an option of importing the grades. See, student has turned in the quiz. He has got 1 out of 1. But here the marks have not been updated yet. For updating the marks in the Google Classroom, we need to import the grades from the Google Forms to the Google Classroom. And since we have enabled the option of importing grades, there is a option to import the grades. We can click here. Once we say click, so it will ask you, are you sure you want to import the grades from quiz 1? And we'll say yes, import. So the grades are importing. Now you can see the marks have been updated here for the Techno Update Maitri student account, that 1 on 1. So here we got the marks. Now these are the draft of the marks. You know that the student has got this many marks and you are satisfied. Now you can select the student and return the grade back to the student. So the student confirms that he has got 1 out of 1. So from here we can select the student and return the grade. If you want to put some comment, we can put a private comment, well done, and we say return. So now we are returning the quiz back to the student with a graded thing. So now the quiz has been graded. So the status has now been changed to 1 is graded and 1 is still assigned because we have 2 students in the class. So this is how the quiz assignment and grading works. So now on the student's account, we can see that the work has been graded. So he got the grade and he got the private comment from the instructor, well done. So see, now the status of a student has been changed to resubmit. In case he wants to resubmit, he or she can resubmit after he receives the grade from an instructor to upgrade the assignment. So here we finishes with creation of quizzes and grading them in a Google Classroom. Stay tuned.